All right, we're back in the lab and we have a package. How exciting this is going to be. Our next project. Here we are. Wow, it's a lot of tape on this thing. Where do we begin? All right, where's the... I don't know. Well, we'll just start cutting and see what happens. Just what I ordered. Paper. Okay, so before I get in this, I know what I ordered. I know what it is, but it's cardboard on a burning lantern. Not a good idea. But, I mean, I paid next for nothing. I mean, virtually paid the same amount for shipping as I did for this. And it's missing a part. I knew that. But I wanted to make... what I'm hoping for is that what's underneath this paint is something great. And, all right, here we go. Lots of paper. Oh, it's showing. It's showing itself. And there's a T-shirt. Wow. Okay, there is a 2XL shirt in there. Maybe it's like a Dietz shirt or something. I don't know. All right. Let's review. It must have just been put in there for packaging or for insulation. Oh, it's 2XL. Hey, what do you know? Fresh T-shirt. Kind of weird, but okay. All right. Here it is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a No.0 clipper. CT Ham. City of Rochester. Of course, me, being a Rochester boy, that's why I picked this up. And it's got, boy, paint looks a little bit better than it did in the pictures, but there looks to be a lot of it. All right, let me put on my better glasses here. We'll get a good look at this thing. Interesting. Oh, the lift mechanism works great. Good. Okay. Let's see. That's unusual. I'm assuming that's natural patina on this old glass. I believe some people call it globe cancer. Do I have that right? This does not feel period correct. I don't know. It's not heavy. It's not, I mean, it's thick, but it's really light. Huh. Okay. So, back to this. Yeah, I see. Yeah, Mama, come check it out. What do you think? Here. Huh? You want to come check it out? She doesn't like the big grinding wheel that's over here, so she rarely comes on the table. Okay, well, I mean, like I said, this paint doesn't look all that bad, but I see it's painted over some rust and that. And I'm seeing some runs in the paint. Ah, brush strokes. This was painted with a paintbrush. And explains the look of it. Yeah, I see some runs. Oh, there's pinhole, but luckily it's in the tube. And there's a couple there. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, it came on all by itself. How about that? That's excellent. At least that side did. This one, will it or not? Ah, nice. Okay. I didn't even try opening the cap, and that's... Huh? All right. Ah, I see. It was put in there crooked. Come on. There we go. Okay. Came out one piece. Ooh, that's rusty. Yeah, this thing has not had a burner on it for quite a while, and it was probably displayed outside or something. I shine a light these pinholes. Yeah, it's a leaky tank. And what looks like over here, we'll see when we clean it up, but it looks like here, it's like it might have been a solder patch. I hate the idea of bending any of this stuff, because you just never get it back to perfect, or, you know, to where it was anyway, you know, without like tool marks and crap all over it. I hate it. Luckily, we're taking the paint off, so I don't have to worry about the paint. You just fucking dented it. Oh, man. What an idiot. What an idiot. Man. Okay. Well, it's pretty close. I could probably push that out. Okay. I just popped it out with a ball peen hammer. One little tap and it came out. So if I bend this little tab over, and I'm not gonna... that did it. But I'm gonna have to... Son of a gun. Okay. I'm gonna have to take the loop out of that thing. Darn it all. I don't want to, but I'm gonna. The question is how much? Let's see. Huh? I might have done it enough. Yeah, look at that. Brushed on paint is kind of coming off. Yeah, this thing's pretty beat, but it was covered up with paint. Oh, we're gonna look big. I think we're gonna make it look nice. I can't wait to see what this metal looks like underneath. Okay, we're in sync, and we're gonna start applying the stripper. This is a lot more. This is a gel, and this is a lot more jelly-like than the last stuff I got. And yeah, that's gonna hold on there good. Okay, I'll get this done, and then I'll show you what. Then I'm gonna let it sit for a while, and then we'll talk more. All right, cool. Well, we got some paint coming off. It looks like this might be original paint underneath, like a light blue, Okay, I wanted to give you a quick look on some of the progress here. There's what our metal's going to look like underneath. It's going to look great. It's going to look great. And you can see we're getting down to it here. Yeah. Rochester, New York. Let's see what this... Must have been a little solder patch. Or maybe that was just spilled solder during manufacture. That's going to be a good question. I don't know. But it adds character. So we're going to leave that. Why not? It's got a lot of character to it. All right, back to wire brushing. All right, well, I just brought it in here to take a look at it under the light before I apply another coat of stripper to these tougher areas. I could get it off, it's a lot of elbow grease. I'm a little low on elbow grease today. Okay, well, let's look. And what we got? Yeah, that's beautiful. This thing's gonna be nice. And the original color is coming through. It's obviously like a sky blue. Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty. I don't know about that globe though. We'll talk more about that globe later. Yeah, to me it looks like modern, like made like this century. This is as far as I'm gonna go with the stripper, the chemical stripper, and now it's on to the human stripper. You can see this most likely original paint. This looks like a sky blue that was covered with a paintbrush and red paint. Okay, well, we, as you can see, got it on the wheel, and just a little bit of blue paint left on this, and that's all Dremel work. Now, let's take a closer look here. Wheel did a nice job. That's good looking metal. Good, good, good. And these are my super cheap Amazon Dremel wire wheels. And they are garbage. Garbage! Take me a half a dozen of these wheels to do just this lantern. Okay, well, this globe plate is done, as far as I'm concerned. Nice little shine on things. Great, great, great. Lots of Dremel work. As you can see, this is what happens. Yeah. Crappy thing. But first, I'll work on this filler cap just a little bit. Might do it. Okay, good. This is a high quality Dremel wire wheel. They don't go flying out, they just wear down after using the heck out of them. True story. All right, good enough. It'll match everything else. I'm just wondering if I can knock that down ever slightly without hurting the threads. Hard to say which is the best way to do that. Push it from the back. Yeah, there we go. There. Oh, I see why it wasn't going in so good. This is a little out of shape. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. We'll come back to that. We got a lot of work to do in there and everywhere here. Cool. This might need a third coat of stripper. This factory paint is really something. Let me see if the Dremel takes a lot of work to get that blue off there. I'm gonna go. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the stripper and put some more stripper on there for this blue paint. Pain in the butt. But let me get rid of all the red first. Why not? Okay, well, let's clean it up really nice. Looks a whole lot different, doesn't it? And by the way, I found the patent markings, but boy, oh boy, they are really hard to see. Well, we'll look at that at some other time. But I'm gonna go put some paint stripper on the remnants of this green paint, and it's underneath there. And that's pretty much gone under there. But, oh yeah, wow, look at those pinholes in the bottom too. Hidden underneath the paint. Okay, back to the sink for a little paint stripper, and I won't video that. You know what that looks like. We'll be right back. You. Well, we're making progress. Pretty much, boy, pretty much done really with paint removal. I mean, there's some little things. I'll just some Dremel work to do. That's what a pain in the butt, that up in there. I'm not gonna get all that. It would be a different story if I could disconnect this, but I don't think it's not worth screwing it up. So a little more with the Dremel, and then we'll come back and we'll do a reassembly. And by the way, the Super Baby got just a little bit of fuel in it. A little bit of fuel that had come in another lantern that I worked on. And it's been burning for hours and hours, nice and bright. I mean, I fired this up before I started this project, before I even opened the box. Still going many hours later, which is great. What a great little thing. Yeah, that's how it's going. Cheap crap. Now we're going to massage it with a little steel woolness. Kind of a little final polish on the metal, and that does real nice. All these holes got water coming out. Go around. Nice big difference right at the very end there. Yeah. Looking nice. Look at that. Who'd have thunk? Oh yeah, that makes a difference. How about that? That's pretty much it. And we just got to reassemble. Bale came out nice and clean. Beautiful. You could tell this thing was used a lot. Just lots of little ding marks on this bale. All right. Let's put her back together. So, we got that back in. We're going to bend this tab back. Okay, and this went in there. Alright, so that comes through to there, and I got to bend this back without making a mess of it. Alright, good. And it still works. I got to bend this back. Alright. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't know you guys were out of view there. Okay, so I got to figure out how I did that. Okay, well, there we go. Is that it? Is that what we want? Yes. Oops. That popped out on me here. These are kind of a spring-loaded kind of thing going on here. They both kind of popped out. There. Okay. Well, I must say, that glow looks like crap in there. Yeah, they're looking good though. They're looking good here. Awesome. Now we just got to treat it with some CLP. Let me get that globe out of here and we'll do that. All right. All right. And this will, that'll dullen, is that a word? Dullen? The CLP, I'll come back tomorrow and wipe the rest of this off. Will have dulled a good amount too by tomorrow, but it still leaves a nice sheen on there. Okay. Oh yeah, bale. Bale test. Kind of like when you buy a new pair of sneakers. You want to make sure you can stop fast. That goes back to my childhood. Oh, went in there right a second ago. There we go. Yeah, does not fit in there perfect at all. God, that looks awful. That globe. That's too bad because this is a pretty lantern. There we are. All right, let's take a close look. Well, here we are, folks. There we go. How about that? CT Ham No.0 Clipper Hot Blast. This is another great project. This was fun. I learned a little bit about hot blast disassembly and reassembly today, so that's great. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this project. This baby's going to go into my display. I really want to replace that globe. I think it's hideous. It looks like something out of a Dollar General garden store. Oh yeah, so yeah, there's that little patch spot. I got a good amount of it off with the wheel, and then it started falling through, and I'm like, oh man, that was the patch. Okay, well, that's gonna be all right. That's okay. This is not gonna be lit because there's just too many holes in that tank. But it's gonna be cool because it's Rochester. That's why. All right. That's all, folks. Don't you go changing.